Hey guys, how's it going? It's Philip with Trade Genius. In this episode, we're going to take a look at RaiBlocks XRB. Basically, what it is next gen blockchain tech, next gen cryptocurrency. So we're going to just kind of go over some basic details of it and a trade setup that I think is a good trade idea. So before we do though, I wanted to let you guys know that we are running specials still to the end of the month on our bundles. So if you're looking to get into our trade room, you can hit that up here. They're marked down quite a bit for the month of January, and that's for a couple more days. All right, so RaiBlocks. Basically, what this does is they came up with a little different take on the blockchain, and what it's going to do is basically create a cryptocurrency that is trustless, low latency, and minimal or no fees. So they use what they call block lattice architecture. So each account basically has its own blockchain. So when you have a Rai wallet, you basically are keeping track of your own history, your own transaction history. And so basically what happens is you've got a sender and a receiver, and then you have the network kind of in the middle, and the consensus is achieved through delegated proof of stake. So there's no mining in this. Proof of stake is basically consensus based on the nodes on the network saying, yeah, that transaction went through and we agree. So this is a feeless, basically almost instantaneous transactions. The scalability is high because of the DAG technology that they use, kind of like IOTA, so it can scale really big. Now, you know, again, on paper that sounds good, so we just have to see real world how that works out. I have opened a wallet and sent some transactions. Once the wallet synchronizes, which takes time, the new version of the wallet's going to be a lot faster to sync up to the chain. But basically, once your wallet syncs up to the chain, then the fees or the transactions happen pretty quickly. The transactions will happen, you could send right away, but your wallet itself wouldn't recognize until it updated everything. But the new wallets that are the versions, as I understand it, are going to address that issue. So it does work. The network's working. The network has processed over 4 million transactions and an unpruned ledger size of only 1.7 gigabytes. So you know, it's able to transact. The scalability is there for this thing. There was a kind of like an example, like you would be able to do like 10 lookups for I think what it was like 1,000 entries would take like 10 lookups, 1 million entries would take 20 lookups, and like 1 billion entries would take like 30 lookups. So there's a huge amount of scaling that you can do, and it doesn't really load up the network per se. So so again, no mining, minimal resources, and high transaction output. So, you know, this is like the next generation blockchain stuff. Because the protocol is lightweight and a running node costs almost nothing to run, because it's just like having a wallet or a program running on your computer, the transactions are processed with no fees. And because of the way that they transact, they use UDP packets, and that goes pretty quick, so it's pretty almost instantaneous. So there's a lot of good things going for it. Okay, so that's RaiBlocks in a nutshell. There's more technical things we won't get into, but basically just a different type of blockchain architecture that's highly scalable and extremely fast and no fees. So that being said, where does this trade? So if we look over on the KuCoin interface, and even now that it's been listed here, you kind of had, sometimes you see this on these new listings, you kind of get this move down. But what I like here is a nice kind of bottoming pattern here. We've got kind of an inverted head and shoulders, and what that means is once this neckline gets broken, we move back up, and we have some nice volume coming in here. Now I have to use KuCoin's chart because TradingView doesn't chart KuCoin symbols. However, Binance has voted this in as its next coin to add. It won like the coin of the month vote for January. So we don't know exactly when that's going to be listed yet, but it's coming. So I think this is a good spot to get in, because if we take a look at PIVX was like the coin that was recently added at Binance. Now this is a Bittrex chart, but you can see you know, basically price went up to meet what was going on at Binance and dropped. So when you're down in here in these levels before that gets listed, there's a high probability that you're going to be able to take advantage of a pop. And you can sell up here and then just reload when all the hype, you know, blows off, basically. Not to say that it happens every time. Sometimes these can actually sustain, but you could definitely take some off the table on these. So anyway, trading idea there for you guys. RaiBlocks, it's a working tech, next gen blockchain cryptocurrency, and you know, getting ready to be listed on Binance. So I think there's an opportunity to get in here and take advantage of a pop and make some profits. But I think long term, though, I think this is a viable crypto that probably will do well over the course of 2018. So anyway, that's it, guys. Please hit subscribe and the like button if you like our videos and find them helpful. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.